Caller, the show ain't started yet. What's up?
Mr. Rosebud, can I stand the queue?
Yeah, who is this?
This is one of your former students.
Okay, man. Stay in the queue. I'm finna start in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Actually, we're gonna get started right now. Hey, caller, what's up, man?
Not much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's your question?
Well, I don't really got a question. I got a statement. I'm just going through your archives and really enjoying myself. And I just wanted to listen in to a live show today.
Oh, okay. All you got to do is well, just listen. You ain't got to call in.
No, I got to call in because I don't have internet access like that.
Oh, okay. All right, you guys. Let's get started with this here shit. You know how we do it. Today is a good day, goddammit. Well, every day is a good day, as long as when you wake up. But I wonder, have you guys heard of the dude who didn't know how it felt to get run over by a motherfucking diesel's truck? Well, that guy found out it hurts. What's up, caller? Oh, see, man, this shit. Okay. That motherfucker found out it hurt. So don't be that dude. Don't be that dude. Years ago, when me and Tay was rolling and we kick it, he lived in North Ridge, I lived in Reseda, and we'd meet up and we'd always start, "What's up, man?" I mean, he might have said it to me or I might have said it to him, but whoever said it, the response was nothing but this Abba Dabba Q. So that was 35 years ago. So is it me or is time flying? Man, I thought it was New Year's the other week. And here it is already the 8th week, 9th week of the year. Well, I've always heard it's like that when you love what you do. Because when you love what you do, you can do it for 18 hours straight and think you only been doing it for 20 minutes. You see, I happen to love the life I live, and I'm fortunate enough to live the life I love. What's up, caller?
No, I just wanted to stay in the queue.
Man. All right. But when I cut you out, you might go off. Shit. Okay, man. Here we go. The thing about this game, the thing about this game, you know, that's why I do it every day. You can't get tired of it. I'm telling you, I love the life I live, and I'm fortunate enough to live the life I love. 71 years old, good health. God damn it. Caller, what's up?
I'm trying to catch the show, roll.
Hey man, stop calling in because that's not how you get in the queue. You got to get on the link. You got a phone, get on the goddamn link.
My bad. For sure. Thank you.
Shit. Now where the fuck was I? Any motherfucking way. I'm 71, in pretty good health. I take a few meds. I got a few physical problems because I'm 71. I'm almost on top of the world. You remember that James Cagney movie? Look, Mom, I'm on top of the world. You know, I guess I could be saying that. Because I do wish my mama could see, you know, see me. Because years before she passed, I promised her I was going to make her proud of her badass son. Now, she saw some of it, and she was very proud of me, especially about the way I raised Lena. She saw some of it, and even though she ain't here to see it fully come to fruition, I'm sure gonna make good on my promise because I'm from the school of a man is only as good as his word. Now, for an update, 2024 is gonna be the bomb for us. I'm telling you, something new from SWU and my genius is when I introduce shit to you, you're going to see how powerful and how pertinent it is. I'm going to make sure of it. We're in our 8th week of the year. And as SWU, we doing just as I thought we'd be doing. The students are learning how to truly use their arsenals because being at home, taking the course on your own time, with your own restrictions or not, I guess it works better for you. I mean, the students are learning much more about their arsenals. And most of them thought it was merely a conversation. But an arsenal is not just a conversation. As they did, you will discover it's much more. You know, I'm seeing shit a lot differently this year. The core me is not changing, will not ever change. But excuse me. What was I saying? Oh, it will not ever change. But it's I'm just telling you, it's just I'm just seeing the need today, even more than I already believed this, that I just gotta go shit alone. Now, what I'm saying that for is so that you will realize once you get on the journey, a real journey, are you gonna carry a bunch of people with you? Are you gonna be responsible for them? No, man. When you on that real journey, trying to become who you really know you could be, it's a lonely, doggone journey. I think it was about the 9th grade. When I was in the 9th grade, it started to show how fragile dudes' egos was. But I didn't look at it like that then. A motherfucker fucking with me, especially after I started pimping. But even like I'm saying, in the 9th grade, when I would say shit, you know, they would take it the wrong way and think I'm trying to tell them how to do shit. I guess I was in a way. But at one point, somebody I'm fucking with is bound to think I'm treating them like bitches. Now, I can't help that I was such a goddamn pimp that even before I started, I was even before I started, I was acting like a motherfucker. And 20 years after return, after not having the bitch, 10 years of having shows in SWU, and you all still see me as a motherfucker. I'm proud of that. You want to know why? Because you see me at 71, knowing I ain't got no goddamn retirement. I ain't got none of that shit because I ain't had no goddamn jobs. But you see me handling my business. And that's a sight to see, a 71-year-old motherfucker handling his business. I still have yet to be standing in line uh, waiting on some shit. I ain't saying it ain't shit if you do it, have to do it. I'm just saying, to me, that would be a low point. So I ain't had to do that shit. I'm still able to speak as I want to. I drank like a motherfucker, but well, I ain't drinking now, but I'm just saying, I drank like a motherfucker, smoke. You know, I do a lot of shit. So what I'm saying is, motherfuckers think I'm trying to play them or continue my pimping, I guess, fucking with them. But to tell you the truth, I don't really get much of that shit no more. I used to get it all the time. But I'm gonna just be real. You motherfuckers have actually stopped thinking that I'm trying to pimp on you. You stop that. And you know what? This motherfucker that was talking to me earlier today, that's why I said that, because he said some shit like that. But the average motherfucker now listening to me don't think that. So I take that shit back. See, I'm always be Rosebud, and no motherfucker is gonna like get me to be under their control in no fashion. I don't care. I believe in this Abba Dabba. For those of you that don't know, Abba Dabba is game. And I definitely believe in the Abba Dabba Q. When you add that Q, it's about pimping. So I guess I'm going to learn how to steer a ship in rough waters. And after I conquer that with my magnificent on-the-job training skills, I guess I'll be able to sail off into the sunset, happy that I held my mud in every instant it was necessary for me to do so. I just feel so goddamn good about that shit. I am one happy camper. Now, I've had the pleasure of seeing firsthand that motherfuckers are trying to turn this Abba Dabba Q around. Now, I ain't capping on you now, fellas. I'm giving you credit. I knew it was gonna come a time again that this goddamn game was gonna make a comeback on the realness. You can keep this Abba Dabba hidden for only for so long. Then the real gonna just get tired and just run it over. I'm only gonna mention one motherfucker. Although there are many of you worthy of mentioning for gobbling this shit up, Abba Dabba Q, that I be spitting. But this nigga Young Ramsey, he has without a doubt shown me that he's a glutton. He hungry as a motherfucker for this goddamn game. I don't think I've had a new tool available for longer than an hour. before this motherfucker bought it, listened to it, and commented about it on Facebook. Not only has he bought all the tubes, he don't be waiting on no goddamn deal. You know, and after listening to each one, he hit me back. Don't stop kicking this shit. I'm going crazy with this motherfucking shit. Showing me receipts and pictures of him buying mink coats and new cars and shit. I say, man, if I didn't know any better, I think you was trying to hot side on an old nigga. All I can say is with the army of motherfuckers that's rising at this very moment, all I can say is it's about time. I have pure, unadulterated game for you on each and every tool. You can't lose if you're using the proper tools. Now, this is something that really perturbs me. Last week, I got a call, and the motherfucker told me he had parts. Now, listen to what I'm saying. He had parts 1 and 2 of 1.0. Now, that's what he bought. I think he thought that was the whole kit and caboodle. But he said that with, getting through 1 and 2, he's seen a lot of growth since he completed that shit. Then he went on to say he caught a cutie. He caught the cutie in the last couple of weeks. But he caught the cutie the last couple of months. But in the last couple of weeks, he said he kind of feeling his groove go away. So, I don't know what you think of that. But to me, I didn't understand why he had a question. So I asked him, well, what's your question? Now, before I tell you what he said, he had his question because of the same reason all you guys have the question. The same question. He had the question because you guys do not understand what I'm going to tell. Hey, caller, I don't like taking anonymous calls. So
I'm sorry. I'm on the Sidewalk University, though. I just don't like using my real phone number, but I am on the Sidewalk.
What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, man? I called you like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I emailed you. I'm trying to see what exactly what I'm buying. I can see it now because I'm on a $50 tier, but I'm trying to see the difference between that and the game tool stuff. I don't know if you remember that question, but I'm trying to see which one I'd be better off purchasing.
Okay, bruh. First of all, you mixing shit up.
Okay.
All right. If you want the SWU, that's on the confidence tip, building integrity about yourself. If you want them game tools, I don't have game tools. They're just tools. But if you want them, those are about the game, and the titles tell you what it's about. So
I got that part. I got that part.
Well, what's your question if you got that part?
No, I was trying to see if there's some overlap between both of them. But I got it now. I get it now. One's about confidence and then one about the game. So
there you go.
What you're saying.
Yeah, there you go.
What it is. All right. I got you, OG. Appreciate you.
You know it. Be cool. So, like I was saying, if you're seeing results and you haven't seen results, and who knows when, why would you have questions and you're seeing results? But here is what all of you guys do. Sort of like the caller just now, but I ain't no force him into that category. But what I'm saying is this. There's 3 full progressions: 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. It would seem to me, especially if you see in progress and you know you only bought 1 and 2. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 in 1.0. There's 1, 2, and 2.0, and there's 1 in 3.0. So what I'm saying is all these things are for you to get out of the course. Now, the only question you should have, if you motherfucking seeing progress like this guy, which is what I told him, you should be asking yourself, do you have enough money to invest in the rest of the course? You got to understand, most of you guys have only invested in part of what you need. You know, my school, I'm taking all that away. There's no 1.0, 2.0. I mean, there is 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, but it's not presented to you in that fashion. It's presented to you in a school fashion where you go from one, let's say chapter 1 to chapter 90 in progression. You do everything in progression. So until you get to whatever the last chapter is, I think it's 33. Until you get to that, let's say you got the goal. When you get to the last lesson in goal, if you want to, now you're able to understand premium. But just because you see in progress and you only on lesson 7, that don't mean you're supposed to stop. That don't mean you sharp. That means you're applying what you're learning. And if you retain it all throughout this course, you gonna be sharp. But you have to get there. I'm serious. You can't expect to have it. You have to get there. So if you bought all 4 parts of 1.0, you would only have 33% of what you need. Now, I don't know how far you think you could go on less than 1/3 of what you need, but you should see that with only half of that, the caller caught a cutie. Something is going on correctly. You also should see the power in my course. Think about it. Catching a broad and a broad handing herself to you is 2 different things. You know, you guys meet a woman, if you click, cool, whatever. See, no, that's not how you catch. Catching a broad is you see her. She don't even see you. And you go introduce yourself to her. And you fucking strike up a conversation. And she participates. And y'all get something going. That's catching. That is catching. Catching a broad is something he, or probably y'all, haven't done in years. And he's not breaking his neck to get the rest of the course. Man, that don't make sense. I know you've heard many men are called in pursuit of their manhood, but not all the men are chosen. Many are called, but very few are chosen. Just as many say they didn't see the light until they got all the course. The light comes on if you have some of the course. You got to turn it on. But who in the fuck got time to turn the light on? The goddamn light ain't supposed to go out. That's why the fuck you need the whole course. To keep the light on. That caller, just as you can, has seen progress in his confidence, yet he'll settle for only part of it. I don't get that about y'all. On my shows, most of you have normal insecurities on these shows, not my shows. But most of you have normal insecurities when it comes to women. Then there are those of you who want something from women other than sex or companionship. Do you know how much more than sex and companionship a woman has to offer a real man? You need to expand your horizons when it comes to women. You need to know how to interact with them, because interaction is where it's at. When I want to hear how something I wrote sounds, I will read it to one of my women, but I'll read it in a certain voice, and I'll see how she liked it or didn't, and then I'll read it to her again and put emphasis in different areas that I didn't touch before. I know what I'm doing because I want a reaction. What I'm saying is, she feels so special when I do shit like that. When I feel like being competitive, I might take the bitch and go play some goddamn pool with her. Beat her fucking ass in pool. And when I want to style a little bit, I'm going to take that motherfucker out and treat her like a queen. I mean, these are very important things for me to do in my life because it shows me I still appreciate the things that I'm blessed to experience. My mind is not limited to thinking about fucking a woman. If the only thing you want to do or the only thing you know how to do with a woman is fuck, then your biggest problem is right in front of you. All men like me know that a hard dick has no conscience and will get your ass charged. Damn near every time. Excuse me. If you don't believe me, just ask the next hoe you see. Ask that bitch, what do she depend on to make money? You got to think with the right head, and half your battle is won. You got a dick head and you got a head. Think with the right one. A lot of males are afraid to put themselves out there because that's what thinking with the right one gonna do. They're afraid because they don't have any real intent. They don't have any real intentions to do what they claim. See, you guys got to understand psychology. If you don't have any real intent to do what you claim, and this is a forte of yours, why would you put something out or, boast about something that would show everyone you're a fraud because you wouldn't do it? Well, you wouldn't do that. But that's why all of you see me doing it as bragging. No. I keep fucking telling you, I don't be bragging. You got to understand, you don't have to be a fraud. All you need to do is what you say you will do. Now, as easy as that sounds, it's one of the hardest things that's good for you to do. Now, you'll do one of two things in the coming months. Matter of fact, this entire year. You're going to either grow or you're going to stay the same as you are now. You know, we ain't taking no prisoners this year. Also, you better make sure you are not a prisoner this year. It's easy to become one. All you do is think something. You think something that's positive, and you don't do it. You'll then become a prisoner of your own thoughts. You don't even realize you're in jail because this jail has no bars. But there's so much you can't do. See, that's what that mental prison does for you. You can't do shit that you think to do. Get with me and let's learn how to avoid stagnation. What's up with you guys? Ain't nobody calling in. See, call in somebody and let us all hear what has happened for you so far in 2024. I mean, I guess I'm... Uh-oh. Carter, what's up?
Not much. How you doing, Professor?
I'm doing good, man.
So I was just listening to what you were saying, man, and you know, sheep's a dime a dozen, man, and you gotta understand, most of these people, they so wrapped up in sports, like they don't understand how to. It's the plays that they used to doing. They used to having the coach tell them what to do instead of being the coach and creating that play to do it for themselves. You understand that?
Bro, that was a good thing, a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm listening to what you're saying, and that's what it boils down to me, man. And
it does boil down to that. You got to be able to coach. If that's the case, you got to be able to coach yourself so you can bring the best out of you.
Yeah, and that's a lonely road, man. And you know, like you said, weak minds can't handle that.
Exactly.
They need friends. They need somebody to hold their hand along the way. And until they get, you know, that course is really gonna help them understand how to coach themselves. But you know, I ain't gonna give it away. But it is what it is. If they really want to learn, you know, they'll do what they need to do and stop playing.
Man, I appreciate you. You know my email, don't you? AskRosebud@gmail.com. Hit me. Remind me of today. I got something for you.
Man, it's T Booker.
Oh, God damn it. I thought I recognized that voice.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
I still got something for you. Hit me.
I got you. Yes, sir.
All right, be cool. Hey, let me tell you something about T Booker. T Booker ain't got no punk in him. You know, I can tell when the motherfucker got some punk in because, you know, I get the roaring and woo-woo and they calm down. Me and that nigga bumped heads and I got the roaring and he roared like that. I said, man, look, you could either want to be in the goddamn shit or not. I don't really care. So we did get an understanding, but that nigga then got way smooth. You could even hear he was a little smooth on there because he used to sound like the he don't sound like that no more. Actually, he sounds smooth as fuck, and I'm quite proud to hear it. But let me get back to what I was saying. In a way, you know, wait a minute, let me go. Let me start it again. So, you know, if you want to learn how to avoid being stagnated, you have to get used to thinking. You know, I don't really expect many responses when I tell somebody to call in. When I say call in, woo. I don't expect many Caller, what's up?
Oh shit! I just heard you say call in. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we be wondering why you be gone so much, and you told us right in our face, call in this motherfucker. I mean, we get you got a life and shit, but I'm sure that plays a part. But you said, what have we done in 2024? It was your question, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been did it, but I'm doing it even more now. Like it's in me now versus like here and there. Like now it's like automatic.
What is it?
Like that's talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? And also fucking thinking more. Actually thinking. You know, and that's the number one thing I used to always hear you say. Why are you motherfuckers so scared to think? Why are you now?
Hey, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you something. I used to ask that question a lot. I still ask it a lot. But now that you are thinking, do you have any reason why motherfuckers don't think, or can you imagine?
Oh yeah, well it's many reasons. I'll give you a few off the dome. Some of these motherfuckers they feel like they need stuff. They need stuff outside of themselves in order to do shit. When you really just need yourself, and you know you got to be sharp out here, man. Confidence, like you always say. You know what I'm saying, and not being afraid, even if you fuck up. Hey, learn from the mistakes. Get your ass back out there in the field, and I ain't scared to fuck up or lose, getting at a bitch or whatever the fuck it is. I ain't even losing.
Man, are you a fucking student?
Nah, man, I just be listening to you all the time. I got a lot of your shit saved in my phone. I just replay it. And what plays the part is getting your ass in the field. You're not gonna learn nothing. Just you know what I'm saying? Like I hear shit.
Hell, fucking yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm putting it to work. Fuck all this.
Hey, look, man, you are fucking saying. You sound so much like what I would like my fucking students to sound like. You pointing out all kind of shit that you didn't heard and picked up, but you didn't used it. You used it. You know, see, I keep telling man, you ain't gotta get my motherfucking shit. Cause I be spitting damn near everything, you know, on these goddamn shows. But what I'm saying is, hey,
I'm gonna say this. Also, you know, I know some of these dudes, they not out here in the field. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, look, I'm out here in LA. Gang banging, pimping, all of that. And I got friends out here in the field. I know some of these dudes, you know, they ain't grow up, but that plays a part too. Because when you're out here in the field, any bullshit that come out your mouth, what you do, you gonna get checked. And I be out here with them. My friends tell me all the time, like, I be like, man, I'm a big old square. They like, you ain't no square, you just don't gang banger pimp. We just, you know, you cool. You a motherfucker out here. That's why we fuck with you.
Hey man, you better stay that way, man. You'll grow old gracefully, brother. You sound like a fucking graduate. I'm very serious.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man.
All right, man. Appreciate this call.
Appreciate it. Hey, man, I'm JR, a.k.a. Walter Lee Jr. the Fourth. I ain't scared to say it, man. It's my number, bud. You might hear me call in here and there. I always call you sometimes, but hey, man, it is what it is. But I fuck with you heavy. Hey, and we both Scorpio, so you know. Hey,
all right, man.
You gotta take too much.
All right, be cool.
Over.
Man, that was really beautiful to hear that brother saying all that shit, man. He picked it up from listening to the show. Tell me my shit ain't real. This motherfucker ain't been schooled by me, but he has. Because he know how to learn. That brother sounded really cool to me. So, okay. Just like he called and say what he did. And I was talking about I don't expect to get many responses when I say shit like that. But that's because, and I also said in a way that's cool, but then in another way it's fucked up. What's cool about it is I don't get no whole bunch of responses because obviously you motherfuckers don't want to just tell no goddamn lie. What's bad about it is the only reason you haven't responded is you don't want to put your lie or whatever you think on Front Street. That's the big thing. That's what's bad. You gotta get used to putting your shit on Front Street. Caller, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's happening?
Man, what's going on, OG? Just checking in with you from a winter wonderland. And, you know, I don't know what the question is, but the question is to me today is God is so good. And I'm happy to be blessed to hear another lesson from you today.
Hey, check it out, man. Hey, God is good. But the question I have for everybody is what the fuck have you done in these first few weeks of 2024?
Oh, wow. I opened up a nonprofit LLC. I done set up and did some political stuff to get out the vote. And most of all, enjoyed more time with my children and my mom. And God is good, man. Thank you for lacing us and keeping it going. You know, like I said, yeah, that's what I done did.
Hey, let me say something. I appreciate the fact you responded so fast. But in the future, don't be so vague. If I fucking wanted to try to trip with you, I could. Many things you said about your what you did this year so far. I could have checked it, and I would have made you not look good. And that's because you was vague. Otherwise, I opened the LLC this year, and you tell 2 or 3 things about it without giving your shit away. And then you go to the next thing and you say 1 or 2 things about that without giving that away. Otherwise, when when you say I didn't start the LLC, the first thing they think, well, what the fuck kind of LLC did you start? But they ain't necessarily gonna say that. You feel me?
I got you, OG. You know, I'm staying iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to win, bro. I want you to win. Period. And you sound like you on the way to winning.
You didn't help me out so much, man. And like you was just saying with the videos, I started actually listening to you when that David Blake shit happened. All because I'm in Milwaukee, in Wisconsin, and you know what I'm saying. You said some real shit about that brother and from your era, and like I said, may they die from 1,000 cuts trying to.
Man, you ain't the nigga that first told me that.
I am that nigga that told me. Hold on, OG. I did the LLC because it was some nonprofit shit, but she told me I need to be a writer. So this is showing me how to write, and I'm making my dreams come true. I'm one of the niggas standing on the needle, and I appreciate you for it. And 1,000 cuts to all you lame ass haters. The old man here. He's taking no prisoners, and neither am I. 1,000 cuts to you niggas, you know.
Hey man, be cool, man. Be cool. Don't give it all away. Hey, that's real.
Man, fuck them. Hey, OG, you didn't call it. You called it with the Trumpster. You called it with all this other shit. And to all you niggas out here listening right now, quit disrespecting the OG, or I'm coming for you, because my social media podcast shit is coming. And like I said, I heard him the other day, TV, that Mark from the Hughes brothers said that it was the lowest light in his life. Without that movie, nigga, that shit put them niggas on. And they forget who put them all on. You did. So, hey, man, keep on bossing up. Keep on being you. Hey, man, I'm still chasing that ghost, OG.
Hey, man, look, let's cut it short, man. But you got to call me sometime.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Top up to you. Smoke some. Yeah.
You know it. Hey, that brother. I remember. I think that was the first time I heard that when he said that. May they die from 1,000 cuts. Yeah, that's dope. Anyway, understand this. When you put your shit out, you're not bragging unless you are. Some people do that to brag. But when you put your shit out there, when you put your goals, your desires, and what you intend to do, when you put it out there, it makes you want to do it more. I know, let me tell you why it makes you want to do it more. Because I know now one of you motherfuckers want to get embarrassed by failing. That's why you don't open your mouth and say shit. Because you don't want nobody to know you failed. You can't keep it from you. You're going to know you failed. You put it out there because you don't want no motherfuckers laughing at you. Because they sure going to laugh if you put it out there and don't do it. Man, I'm putting it out there because I don't want to get embarrassed. And I know you feel the same way. That's why when I put something out there, every fucking time I reread it, it motivates me to achieve it more. Why? Because just like you, I don't want to be no fucking liar. If you really want it, there should be nothing keeping you from giving your 1,000% effort to make the shit happen ASAP. I've witnessed a lot of shit in my life, but the most positive thing I've seen in the past few years is the acceptance that a change is necessary in so many of your lives. If you won't change, then hop on board with all the other motherfuckers who hope their lives will change. I do shit. I preach doing shit. I encourage you to do shit. I am not going to spend time wanting shit. I suggest you don't either. Spend your time getting what the fuck you think of. Spend your every waking moment in pursuit of your thoughts. Don't just have a thought because you can think. Have thoughts that you feel obligated to meet. When you make that deal to do what you think, be real with yourself. Watch how much you check your thoughts. Don't no motherfucker want to make a comment or a commitment and not live up to it. So the bullshit things you used to say, if you are committed to being in pursuit of your every thought, you're going to make sure your thoughts are reachable. You ain't going to be saying those bullshit things. Now, if you understand what I just said, you just got a taste of my confidence course, which emphasizes the importance and the techniques of controlling your thoughts. We're taking no prisoners this year. Taking no prisoners means if it's left up to you, you will get every single thing you want from people and life in general. I ain't taking no prisoners. Are you? Hey, I'm doing a couple of short ones this week. And after February, well, I guess my next video is probably going to be a long one. But right now, I got some things I got to do. James Brown, listening with both ears. Hey. I don't know if I thought this because I seen your name, James Brown, but I'm saying that could be a hell of a song title. Listening in with both ears. Oh my God, I believe I could make a song about that. All right, y'all. Be cool.